Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today it's a bit lightning storm, so I'm going to share how to make this card. I got two different ways to do the lightning, and I'm going to share all that with you. I did that a couple of weeks ago, and the minute that I came up with this, I had to share that live on Facebook, but then I said this is too cool, I need to do a YouTube video. So let's get started. We are using the one and only of my favorite stamp that we're going to be After the Storm, and also we're going to use the Campology for the trees. So first thing, I'm going to use Smoky Slate, and I'm doing this on shimmer white cardstock. I'm using Smoky Slate, and I just need my guide in where I'm going to do the lightning. So I'm going to stamp off. I'm going to do one of the clouds there, and I'm using the long cloud. And I'm going to use one over there. And let me think. I think that's going to be good. Okay, we're going to just keep it that way for now. And I am using, this is what I discovered when I done this. I am using a glue pen. It's called Quickie Glue. I got mine on Amazon. Wherever you can find them, it's that blue glue. It's like the two-way glue, and it's a very fine tip. I tried that with the fine tip glue, and that was too thick to emboss with. So you're going to take your pen, and when I'm going to do that in the video, you're barely going to, if you see it, you get good eyes. It's very light blue, the glue. So I'm going to go, and you know what, I think I want maybe another cloud right there to come from the top too. So stamp off. Here we go. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to do my lightning here. And then I'm going to crackle my lightning. And then I'm going to get another one coming to this. And then over here. And I try to keep on the plain side over here, okay? So we're going to emboss that. I bet you don't see the glue because I barely can see it. I just see like a shiny part. I'm going to use white embossing powder with that glue. I discovered that when I was trying to do the lightning on those cards. And I thought, let me try the glue, right? So one thing that I didn't do that I should have, you don't want no powder there, so you want to make sure it's dry. I didn't think about it, so I'm just going to take a brush, make sure I don't have no powder on the cloud. So now you see the crackle. I want a little bit more. Now you can see a little bit better. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to do another one. And right here. Here we go. Now let's put back the powder. After you put the powder, you can see where your crackle is, right? Okay, now this is done. Let's close that so we don't have blowing that all over. I'm going to take the heat tool, and we're going to emboss this. And the glue is just a two-way glue. It's not a special glue for embossing. It's a fine glue that you can glue glitter with that. Here we go. We're going to emboss this. It's getting there. Here we go. Now you can see that crackle of the lightning. It's a big storm, right? We're going to add more clouds. They're pretty much going to get covered, the clouds, but it's just guide me in the process of doing this card here. So let me move the powder. I'm using a smoky slate, stamp off, and someplace I'm going to stamp direct and then stamp back off. Now where's the big one? And all the supplies, it's listed on below in the description. It's listed there. That looked pretty good. See, I just add randomly all the, let me think, clouds. Now we're going to use So Saffron, and that's where the light of the lightning go in the sky, okay? So I'm going to use So Saffron. I like to start on my scrappy here, and right in the center where that lightning pretty much all bolt together, I'm going to put the yellow over there. And I am using a little bit of pink. And the pink that I'm using, it's Fleur de Flamingo. If you want to skip a step, that would be the step that I would skip. It just adds that little glare that I absolutely love. So I'm going to use some Fleur de Flamingo and just go on the outside of the yellow a bit. And you're going to say, why doing that when you're going to see the next step? It's just add a little bit that I think it's wonderful. Now we're going to take basic gray. Yes, basic gray. And we're going to go all around. So let me take my basic gray. And we're going to sponge. Don't go too much on the yellow. Just try to keep some yellow, but go all around and all around. Start on the scrap paper. See, I didn't start on the scrap paper. I get very dark, but it's going to make the thing go faster. Put it that way. Okay, that's pretty much good here. Just here, I want to cover that spot that it's very dark here. We're going to put very dark at this corner. Put it that way. Going to keep a little bit lighter here. And very dark here. I got a dog that want to come in. I hope he don't disturb you. I can hear him. He wanted to go out just before I started. So now he's going to have to stay out. Okay, now we get this done. One thing that I like to do a lot of time in between the coat, I like to just wipe this because it removed from where it was embossed, so my next color gonna not smear so much on top there. We're gonna use Balmy Blue, and Balmy Blue, it's a color that you're gonna say don't show much, but it adds just that perfect tone in the sky. So we're gonna go at the top. You barely can see it, but then it gives that glow again. Here we go. And then I'm going to take Balmy Blue and I'm going to just go softly here. I had something that dropped there. I don't know what. Here we go. So now I got that yellow and that pink. I want to put a little bit more yellow right here when I get some of that lightning bolt there. So let me reach back for my yellow. And we're going to add that right here. See, add some of the yellow there right on top. And a bit of pink. Et voila. So now we can go ahead and add more clouds on top of that. So I'm going to use basic, not basic gray, but smoky slate. And like here, I don't really see my clouds, so I'm going to come here. Here we go, and right here I need more dark though. See, I get a bit too much blue there, so I need the dark one there. At the bottom, I won't worry at the bottom just because I know the tree is going to go there. Okay, let's add the trees. And that we're going to add that with Evening Evergreen. Make sure I'm still in the view there. And that it's Campology stamp set. Stamp right on top of the lightning. Here we go. That's pretty much good. Now we're going to take the greeting that say, even the darkest night will pass and the sun will rise. We're going to stamp that with Memento Black. Right here, it's look kind of a corner eyes. I'm going to fix that there. I'm going to stamp that right here. So that's why you want to keep a little bit of the lightning knot on one side so you get place to do your greeting, or you can do a punch out. I'm going to share with you the punch out. Right here, I want to blend that a little bit more. Oh, okay, I got it. 1 second. Some of the clouds, what I done, I add some white to it, just to give that glare. So what I done for that, I use, oops, not this one. I use white graphing, and that is very thick. It's a pigment ink, so it takes a while to dry. So I'm going to come right here. Right there. You don't want to put too much ink, just a little bit, okay? It just gives that glow there. Okay. That's it. Now, we're going to take the heat tool and we're going to set that, and then it won't set all the way yet, but we're going to add a little bit of yellow to this. So that the white ink you can emboss with it. I don't want to emboss. That would be too much white. So it doesn't matter how many of that you're going to do. They're all going to look unique and pretty. Okay. I'm going to use So Saffron. I got it right here. And just a little bit of So Saffron. And that's going to smear if you press too hard. You can smear it a bit. It's just going to give more character. I'm going to make sure I get plenty of yellow here. See, it just gives that glare of when you get that lightning in the sky there. Et voila. Is that cool? So now we're going to mount that on basic black. And I didn't put anything else to that because I thought the lightning show was plenty. First I need to trim that because I like to start with a quarter sheet, but to put on the card we have to trim. So now I'm going to cut this here at 5 1/4 and then the bottom at 4. Here we go. Sometimes the bottom get those lines, so that cover it. This one didn't do any lines, so we're good. Okay, voila. Now we're going to put that, because it's a black card base. I like to use a full insert inside, and I'm going to show you why I like a full insert. When you mail, or even not mail, sometimes when you do a black card and the inside it's white, see all the black? The black tend to rub and leave a mark. So that's why I like to do a full insert. So a full insert measure 8-inch long by 5 1/4, score at 4. So I'm going to use So Saffron again. And we're going to do our sun, because the sun will rise. That's what we say. Now I need a scrap paper here. I want to put that right at the edge there, because I just need a little bit here, and I don't want more on the edge. So you see, Just gonna add one more ray here. Voila. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, because if I would go just this way, see, this is longer here, it would add more. So what I do, I put that on the side. Oh, I'm going kind of sideways, make it easier. Oh, not that way. So then I just follow my stamp here. Et voila. Perfect. Now I'm going to take the blending brush, and we're going to swiggle that at the top. And you don't want to go where you went dark, because that's going to become whatever color it blends, right? If it's not dry all the way. Now we got that. Oh, I forgot one thing on our card. We're going to do that in a minute. Well, I need this stamp set. Okay. And let me get the greeting. It's a little bit of sunshine for your day. So after the storm or after the night, that should happen, right? I'm going to stamp that with basic gray here. And we're going to smack that right here. Et voila! So now we got our insert. I'm going to keep, no, we need a smoky slate for the rain. So we're going to add rain. Soon I can find my smoky slate right here. So for the rain, what I've done, and it doesn't matter, black won't show, right? Oh, I got dirty hand. Inky and I should say. So I'm stamping the rain, but I like to go sideways. In the words, I'm going to stamp off so I don't disturb the words. Here I'm going to go there. So some of it I stamp direct and then back stamp. And I go randomly. See here. Now I'm going to go there. Here. And this one dark because it's dark over here. Et voila. Now you get that perfect stormy wild night out there. And really I need some in the center. I'm going to stamp off. Et voila. Is that cool? So here they are. I'm going to share. When I was trying to do that, this is the first two that I did. If you see the lightning, it's wider but softer. That is done with Crayon Resist. So Crayon Resist, I'm going to share first how this is going to go inside. That's not the one we did. This is the one we did. I put glue just at the edge there where it's folded. I take my card, slide it in, put it down, open it up, go do the same in the back, just a bit. So then you get the perfect insert. Okay, for the Crayon Resist, you're going to take a crayon, a white crayon, a kid's crayon, and I sharpen mine and I even push it. I feel it was too thick. So you're going to do like your bolt lightning. You don't really see it, but wait when I sponge. Now you're going to do all the cards the same except the embossing. That's what you're going to use. Now I'm going to use my gray here because that's dark. You're going to be able to see quicker. And you want to wipe first, so you take some of that loose wax and see. Now you got your lightning. So it resists where you add that wax and then you wipe it. So that's how the other one I did. Also for the tag, I punch with, here it is. With the Label Me Lovely, I punch this. Now we're going to do the stamping, the greeting, the same greeting. And I put it so the round top and bottom there. Put this over here, and I felt that was still too big for my greeting. I was taking too much away from my cards, see? So what I done, I cut the first part here, go right, the first scallop there, cut that straight, turn it around, cut it straight. Maybe I'm gonna have to go take a sliver off, and then I'm cutting the round part at the top. Again, I go right at the edge and right here. Et voila, it's a completely different style of punch, but look when, so this is the one, even if I put it on top, it's not all that white. Also, I did yellow in the center, and then gray all around. So it's just toned that down a little bit. See, I get dirty finger there, but you're gonna get the jig of it. Voila. And then I could put that, this one I'm gonna put it here, just show the difference. See, boom, and that's the one I did over here. So now you got a big collection of them that you can see the lightning. I think that this is such a fun card. Would be good for a get well card. After you're sick, you know you're going to get better and so on. Or just a thinking of you card. All the supplies and all the color that I use is going to be on my blog. You get the direct link right below. Thank you so much. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend.